Okay, just before we start the video, I'm sorry if my voice sounds like a dead eagle. It's because I've been sick for a couple of days, so yeah, please excuse me on that. Alright, so you probably clicked on this video because you didn't have a drum set to practice on, which I totally get you because I also don't have it right now. But here are some solutions that maybe it could help you with your problem right now. So yeah, let's see how we can practice without drums. And also, I'm not just gonna give you advice like, oh yeah, just practice on the practice pad. Like, bro, we already know that doesn't work as well as a real drum set. So let's see what we can do instead of a practice pad. So number one is visualizing. Now, I've seen this one video of like TED. It was basically an experiment on how visualization actually helped you practice. And yeah, basically, if you visualize yourself practicing that thing, you nearly get the same results from that visualization, and you don't even have to like practice the real thing. So for example, this one group of basketball players were practicing the free throw.
Feel me? I stay automatic. Money add then multiply. I call it math for math.
One group basically just practiced the free throw, and the other group actually just only visualized the thing that they wanted to practice. So it was a free throw. The experiment was over, which was like 2 weeks, so they had 2 weeks to practice. Guess which group actually got a better practice out of it? That's right, both of the groups got the same amount of practice, which is kind of insane if you think about it. Like, bro, like, you can literally visualize what you want to practice and you actually practice it. That is just, what the heck? That is so cool. And I also came across this while I think I was reading like a book about like how the brain works and stuff. And in one of the chapters, the book was mentioning how you could literally practice an instrument by just visualizing it. So for us, that would be the drums. So if you literally just visualize yourself drumming, that will also make it a practice session, which is just wild. But okay, let's say we don't want to visualize, okay? In that case, what I would recommend you to do, by the way, if you don't have sticks, is to literally just practice with your hands and feet. Literally, I do this all the time, and it I don't know how, but it just works. You don't need like DW drums to practice, okay? You could literally have your hands and feet, just like you're playing a drum set. You could literally just play with your hands and feet. Like, let me just show you. Like, you can just go like, you can just do anything with your hands and feet. Like, when I'm bored, I just like to play things on the table, like, you know. I don't know, if you don't have any equipment at all, I'd recommend you try this one out. I also do it all the time. But let's say that you do actually have sticks. Wow, that is amazing. You could use these sticks on any surface. That's right. You could literally hit anything with these sticks because these are just sticks, right? So you can just hit your table, maybe practice on the bed, you know, like, I think I'm the only YouTuber who shows like their bed, like their messy ass bed. You know, you could do some paradiddles with it. You know, it's not that great. Obviously, there's enough rebound on the bed. But you get my point. And what's even cooler is that you can like get a tissue or something, right? Just get a tissue and then just cover your stick's like tip with it so it looks like this. It looks like a torch. Oh, so this is gonna be the thumbnail. I'm gonna make this the thumbnail. Oh, I'm having too much fun with this video. Okay, and you could literally hit with the tissue. So like, actually no. you could like tape this tissue, and like boom, you can just hit whatever surface you want with this. It doesn't really do much, but like it does kind of cancel out the noise, So if you really want like the cheapest solution, that could be that. So let's say that you do have a practice pad, okay? Now, I know some of you all are gonna be like, I don't want to buy a practice pad because like it costs too much. Like, bro, you could literally buy any type of practice pad because it's literally like this guy is literally just a wooden surface with like this reboundy surface thing. That's a This is literally just a practice pad. It's just a surface that you can hit on with drumsticks.
Yeah, no shit, Sherlock.
When people don't want to buy this, I kind of get it because it's just a fucking surface. Like, bro, like, why do I have to pay like $100 just for like a round shaped kind of thing to hit on? But like, it does help, I'll give you an example. You don't need running shoes to run, but it does fucking help. So if you do want a practice pad, I'd recommend you get one like fairly priced, because practice pads are just like, they're just plastic shit that you hit on, right? So they don't deserve that much money. So I mean, yeah, you don't need an expensive practice pad. And I remember this one story where when we were about to go to my grandparents' house, and like it was like 3-hour drive or something like that. It was a long drive, okay? And I couldn't really get access to a drum set. I had to buy a practice pad, which was my first practice pad ever. And I remember like the original price was something like 300 Turkish lira, so like it's the Turkish currency. And I remember like we negotiated with my dad to like 100 Turkish liras. Anyway, yeah, we negotiated because like it was really like cheap. Like I remember like after a week of use, it was literally like fucking the plastic part came off of it, so like it was really cheap, okay? Like the glue came off of it. Like it was just like a ripoff of the Drumyo's I think like four surface practice pad or whatever the hell the name was. So basically, I just bought the practice pad, and then I used it for like a month or two, and then I never used it once again. It was kind of like shitty though, not gonna lie. So don't buy like a rip-off, like a really, really shitty practice pad. Just buy something in the middle that suits your budget. And we come to the final point, and if you have the budget to do it, and it's that you get a practice pad, and then you can also get a kick pedal, and I think it was called like the Quiet Kick or something like that from Drumyo, and you could literally practice like kicking, like you could practice kick without making too much noise. Basically, you can also get a kick pedal and practice with kick and practice pad. And that helps, that does quite help. In fact, I'm gonna get my own kick pedal soon. Eventually, if you do decide to, invest some money into practice, it will definitely be worth it. Like, yeah, it's just a surface to practice on instead of going to the studio every single day. Oh, by the way, I forgot to mention, you can also go to the studio, like rent a studio, which is what I'm currently doing. And that helps a lot because one, it's a real drum set, and two, you can literally practice on the literal thing without making noise to your neighbors because it's in a studio and everything. So it's also very good. But if you have a budget for that, you can also do that. If you don't have a budget for a studio, I'd recommend you get like a practice pad and a practice kick, and just practice on those. So yeah, this was like a quick video that I wanted to make because the drums are like a very large instrument and a very costly instrument. You can't always have access to a drum kit, so I hope these solutions will help you. And if you like this video, I guess subscribe. I don't know. Yeah, I'll see you in the next one. Bye.